Now, wait a minute. Scott looks a little bit different.
Well, shaved, lost the weight.
You're right. Well, no.
Tell Scott, it's
Scott
okay.
is off this week, everybody. We have invited one of our extended mixed family members back to the show.
Hi, guys.
Maxey's here with us in the house today. Woo!
We'll put the in post, right?
Exactly. There's going to be a huge crowd. SoFi Stadium
Going crazy.
sound. And because I knew you were coming, I thought, I'm pretty sure you're going to be cowboying it out.
That was a good guess.
So I cowgirled it out. And
she did it well.
I think we look okay.
Right?
Right?
Rocking the turquoise, got the hat.
The hat going. I'm super
good.
happy because we're going to be talking records, we're going to be talking music, and
Well, that was the idea, right? The whole thing.
absolutely
Done.
We love music, we love drinking, so we thought we'd combine it.
Right.
Tell everyone at home that doesn't know about it.
What don't you know?
Your show that you DJ, it's a podcast,
Oh, yeah.
right? And it's only vinyls.
Only vinyl.
Okay.
It's called The Ride. It's on Dash Radio.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Isn't it Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays?
Yeah. We record it ahead of time, and then you've got 5 different times to hear it.
Nice.
Yeah, check it out.
How many decks do you have?
You only need the 2.
Oh, so you got
Just
two.
got
Okay.
the 2 hands.
Oh, okay.
Just go squeaky, wee.
Squeaky, wee. All right. In the chat so far, just want to give a quick shout out to everybody who's tuned in so far. We've got Danny in the house, Dixie, Larry, Jay's here. We have Jesse here, Samantha. We've got Samantha Strickland. Raquel is in the house as well. We've got Sterling, Mila.
Hey, Raquel.
Thank you everyone so far for tuning in. For all of our viewers who are not on YouTube, hop on over to YouTube so you can join us in the chat as well. All right,
Please do.
let's talk music. You brought some of your vinyls, so what are we going to do?
Yeah,
We're
I
going to
did.
be
Yeah. So the whole idea was just simply we were talking about how, setting a mood. Right?
Yeah.
And how sometimes the right music with the right drinks and,
absolutely.
like listening to Jimmy Buffett, you want tiki. That's just how that works.
True.
So anyway, we thought we'd do a couple drinks, and what I wanted to do, the first one, can you see that? I don't know if you can see that. I'm going to do it this
Hold
way.
it up. There we go.
Aw.
Charlie Rich.
So we're going to start with that one.
I love Charlie Rich.
Particularly, my favorite one on the album is "Rolling with the Flow."
Okay.
And it's just sort of like this smooth, great, easy. And what I wanted was a smooth, great, easy sort of.
Easy.
drink.
It's an easy listening.
Yeah.
those of
He
you
was
who
a
don't know-
crossover country guy that did a bunch of pop hits too, because it was nice and smooth, and people were like digging.
Hey, did you happen to see the most beautiful girl in the world? Yeah, he did that
That's
one.
the guy. Yeah.
that's
He did
the
it
guy.
different. I like a higher pitch. That's
I
me.
liked it. Sounded good. All right, what's this one? This is Every Time You Touch Me, I Get High.
Yes.
Love it.
Yes,
All
that's
right.
based on a true story. So I thought we'd make old fashions.
Yeah.
And I thought rather than just make the drink, because those, obviously, they've been done to death and we're doing cocktails here all the time, I kind of wanted to talk a little bit about the spirits and why you choose them. Because one's not necessarily better than the other, but sometimes there's a certain one that might fit in a drink better.
It's a bit smoother or something.
Well, and again, what do you want? Do you
Yeah.
want something from your old fashioned being mean and aggressive? Do you want something lighter and smoother? It really kind of depends on your mood. But since
Charlie
we went
Rich?
with
Yeah.
Charlie
We need
Rich,
smooth,
we're
mellow.
going to smooth. But I thought we would compare.
Yes.
So I set you up with another great bourbon that I love.
Four Roses.
Four Roses Bourbon.
Love it.
And we're going to do
This is
on
a good
this
one.
side for our Pepsi challenge,
Yep.
the
do we got
Michter's. And Michter's is going to be a very super light. I'm grabbing a couple tasting glasses. Excuse my
Yeah.
reach, guys.
Let's compare these. Because there still is a difference, you
Mm-hmm.
know. There's aging in there. There's where it comes from. There's all sorts of. Is there love in it? This
So
one's
we're
got a
gonna
lot of love in it. I know because that's what the Four Roses is for.
It's supposed to be sealed. Sorry.
I opened it just now.
Somebody snuck love into mine.
Yeah.
So, Four Roses Bourbon.
It smells really nice.
Oh, it's great. I love Four Roses.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay.
Spicy.
It is a
Right?
little spicy.
Yeah. You-
Spicy meatball.
So, if we do it with this bourbon, we're going to get more of those cinnamon, woody,
Yeah.
spicy, aggressive sort of notes.
Okay.
If we make an old fashioned with this one,
it
and
a
this
little
is
more mellow?
this one's kind of unique. This is they call it a American whiskey, and the reason they can't call it a bourbon is because actually when they make it, one of the rules that you have to be for bourbon is
Got to be
you have
made
to.
in America.
Right.
Yeah.
There's a couple different regulations. Brand new oak barrel each time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be 51% corn or something.
Yes, as a minimum.
Yeah.
But this one, what they do is they make their bourbon, dump it out to be bottled.
Yeah.
And while the barrel is still wet, not even just used, they will put this in. And so a lot of those big cinnamon and spicier notes that we're used to tasting with our bourbon are from the interaction with the wood. And if the wood is already soaking wet from the bourbon that's been in there, you're not going to have quite the same interaction. So what you do is it goes into a more sort of richer, rounder,
mellow, Charlie Rich kind of style.
This is just, you don't like this, you don't like bourbon.
Oh yeah, it's a little bit more mellow on the scent too, isn't it?
It's candy.
Okay, hold on.
Without like any other sugars are being added. It
Oh
almost
yeah,
tastes
it is.
candy. Cherries,
Yeah,
and
much
citrus, and
sweeter.
confectionery almost on that end, right?
Absolutely. Yep.
So
Great
that's how we're
aftertaste.
going to. So these are going to be two very different old fashions.
All right.
All right, so let's get our glasses.
Yeah.
May I?
Okay,
Yeah, you
absolutely.
get
I'll
one.
hand you one here.
I got one.
What do we do here? Right.
So we're going to try to make these the same way because a lot of times, and I'm kind of cheating a little bit here because if I was doing it with another whiskey, I might tweak more sugar, less sugar, more bitters, less bitters, that kind of thing. But we're going to try to do the same for each one here.
Okay.
So pop.
I like they use powdered sugar, not a sugar cube.
Depends on the one I'm using.
Oh.
There are some whiskeys where I would want to use a sugar cube because I want it to be a little rougher. And then with this, I want it to be just sort of round. And that's goes with it, right?
Okay.
Okay, so a single dash.
Oh yeah, of course. No.
And again, there are other whiskeys that I would use 2 to 3 dashes. So none of this is set in stone. It's these are the parameters. Work within that if you're making your own at home and make what you like because it's yours.
Love it.
All right, you pour your whiskey, I'll pour
What do we
mine.
2 ounces, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Let's see.
One more beauty shot on the bottle.
I wonder. Sponsor us, please. Send us your cash.
Was that too subtle? I don't know.
All right, now.
All right, I need to crack you some ice.
Oh God. Bring your devil's fork again? Yeah, you did.
I did. Satan's fork.
It is.
Can you catch this on camera?
We're good. That's why I have the extra long hat
You gotta
to
got
catch
your
it.
spoon Ready?
No. Where's my spoon? You have a spoon for me? See, I do it the other way around.
Wrong.
It's not wrong. That's what Kush says too. See, with this I can't even fit it in. All right, fine.
Yeah.
I'll do it right. That is a beautiful piece of ice where I cannot hardly even get the spoon in.
You know what? I kind of like them to where they barely fit and then they open up as you go.
It is, yeah. It's actually melting as I'm stirring.
As it should.
I'm sure if Kush is watching, which he is, Kush is in the house. He is probably glad I'm finally using the spoon correctly. Whatever, guys. All right. Ooh, mine's nice and chill. Mine's nice and chill. Yeah, because it's a devil's fork. Mine's ready to go. I don't
You
know
gotta
about
stop
you.
pre-gaming. All right.
Mine's good. Mine's ready.
Should I have pre-done these, do you think? All right.
It's working.
Oh, no, it'll
It's
get
going.
there. This is where you just sit and make
There you
conversation.
Yeah, you ask the crowd how's it going. We can check in the chat here.
How's the
Tex is in
people
the
out there?
house. Whoop whoop.
Okay.
Matt Daddy.
Now, often I'll do
Yeah.
more than one garnish,
Okay.
but because this is soft, I really like just the lemon, and I'm going to leave just the orange. I'm going to leave the lemon off this time.
Oh, you put lemon in there?
Sometimes,
Oh,
depending on the one I'm
interesting.
using, because some whiskeys I feel are great with a little more of that citrus zest, but this I want to keep
Yeah.
nice and soft.
So what are you doing? You're rimming it, obviously.
I rim it,
A little
I squeeze it,
spritzer.
I make it happy.
Spritzy ritzy. There we go. Dumperoo.
Dumperoo. Little cherry on top for you.
Sure. Grassy ass.
The grass, yes.
No, just drink it. Compare
do.
it. I mean.
Do it, go.
Okay, so this is the 4 roses.
Right?
Cheers.
Nectars, pop.
And
That's a
then
nice looking
they don't want
drink.
to swap. Oh, smells great. I mean, it's still great.
This is they're both going to be great.
Still good.
You know, and one thing I want to say that I'm comparing these with different brands. Okay. This isn't a better than. This isn't a one's not right. It's just that you have variety. You know, I come from a bar that had 250 whiskeys behind me, and so it was a big difference. Like, which one do you want to use? They make a difference.
This is more common to me, like the taste of that.
This is traditional bourbon.
Traditional taste.
I think Four Roses that's traditional.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And this has a smoother, sweeter little movement to it.
So my thing is that when you're coming up, what bartenders tend to do is we'll do all these variations. You know, I used a mole bitters, and I did, and all these variations are great. Or we did a different spirit, or something else that was our twist on the old fashioned.
Yeah.
If you pick your white whiskey, you are going to have a variation in your old fashioned without changing anything.
Yeah.
These are not the same drink.
I did not think there would be a huge difference,
right?
To be honest.
Right.
And there actually really is. This is quite
kind of a cool thing. I'm
amazing.
just saying.
Both great, just slightly different.
And different moods.
Tell you what, gets the job done though.
Right? And so if I'm hanging out and just listening to Charlie Rich, that's the old fashioned I'm drinking.
Love it.
It makes sense?
Absolutely, 1000%. What a great comparison, because we've never actually done that. So.
Right. Well, and
hold one of these.
I'm going to move Mr. Rich out.
Yeah. What's next?
My God, I am so glad you asked me.
What is it? Oh, like a bat out of hell, I'll be gone till the morning light.
I'm nerdy, I gotta show you.
What?
Picture disc.
Oh, it's a picture disc.
That's where it's both picture and disc.
Wow. Is on that one is I would do anything for love.
No, that was his.
We don't even know.
92?
Oh, that's later than that?
Yeah, that's the first one.
Oh, that's the first one. Okay.
77, I'm gonna say.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That
They're the
was
only two
the
songs I
original.
know from Meatloaf.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like a bat out of hell. Yeah. No.
Gone in the morning.
It's a great album. So, for this one, obviously, I was thinking something a little more.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, I have got. All right. So, all we're going to do is, and the whole idea with this is, let's tell the difference. The drinks are all meant to be very simple.
Yeah.
In that the spirit comes through and you really taste the difference in the spirits.
Yep.
Like, so we don't
Like
have
we just
100
did.
ingredients, right?
Yeah.
So with this one, I just want to do a Black Manhattan. But we're going to do a Black Manhattan instead of with a traditional with rye. I'm going to do it with Warbringer.
Okay.
Okay. So Warbringer is out of beautiful Oxnard, California.
Oh.
Handmade there by some peoples I know.
My home state.
Yeah. It's really, I'm stoked with it. They do mesquite and American wood and do a couple different things. Now, because this was the show and I wanted to be fancy, I brought the cask strength. Super hard to find if you're looking.
How strong is that?
You know what? Not super strong for cask strength, but it's 109. So
not
that,
super strong.
Well, for cask strength.
Okay.
So here's what they do that is unusual. It is bourbon.
Yeah.
It is a 75-25 mash bill with corn and rye.
Yeah.
But it's no malted barley, which is very unusual.
Okay.
Because they malt their rye.
Okay.
Which is pretty unheard of.
Yeah.
So most of these smoked whiskeys, some I like, some I don't, if I'm being really honest.
Yeah,
Okay.
be honest.
Most are smoked like after the process.
Okay.
Or they are after you distill it, you smoke it, and then put it in the wood to age.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
But what they did is very akin to the original, I guess, smoky whiskey, Scotch.
Okay.
So with Scotch, you know how you malt the barley?
Yes.
They malted the rye.
Oh.
So
they're just
that
taking
smoking
different
process,
techniques and kind of making.
The whole smoking process
I
is
smell it?
pre-distillation. Yeah. No, you know
it
what?
gonna
No.
burn my
You're
nose
gonna
hairs
taste
off?
it. I poured you off some of this.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me save that for later.
This one is for
okay.
you.
All right.
On this one, I was prepared.
Yeah.
So, do you know what?
Oh, you can really taste the smokiness in this. Ooh.
So they actually malt the rye, which is
It does. It smells
very,
like smoky
very
wood.
unusual.
Smoky
and
wood.
they smoke the corn. So you malt that
cheers.
rye, smoke that corn, then distill it, and then age it, and then cast strength on this one.
Wow. Well, that burns your throat a little bit, doesn't it? Beep.
Drop it on your tongue, let it kind of drip down.
Well, it's already in, so it's down. It's
We'll
already...
take more. This is going to be a 3-minute segment where we just taste. See how smoky it is?
I know my tongue's on fire.
Yeah, I know. You start talking like Sean Connery.
Actually, that is true. But yeah, if you let it just sit for a minute, the smokiness really comes out.
And it's so spicy.
It is.
It's like baking spices and cinnamon and smoke.
Yeah.
And so using that with the Averna from the Black Manhattan is still going to stand out. As opposed to, would you grab the bottle?
This one? No, wait.
Yeah, the Templeton.
Oh, here we go.
The Templeton.
Oh, what is
Yep.
this?
I don't know.
Salted caramel mocha. What if
We're totally off script here, guys. Can we fix it?
Al Capone's favorite?
Don't get me started.
I mean, legend.
I don't want to get
urban
started
legend,
with
but,
that.
But yeah,
Templeton's fine.
Templeton's great.
I like that whiskey.
Yeah, not obviously as much as that stuff.
Since it's brought up and now it feels like an awkward thing.
What is-
At
this
the
is-
very beginning,
Yeah.
I didn't like their promotion, but I do like the brand and I do like their whiskey.
Okay, good.
So,
Good. Templeton's still tuned in.
no,
Here we go.
they
I'm kidding.
do great stuff. It's good
No,
whiskey.
absolutely. It's good stuff, right?
It is the good stuff. But this is a very nice, soft, easy drinking rye. So, do I want, like before, do I want something big and aggressive? Do I want something kind of nice and smooth and light?
Well, not if you
With
listen
the
to
Averna-
Meatloaf, you want that stuff.
Yeah, but again, they're both going to be both good cocktails.
Yeah.
But we're going to show a difference. So let's make our Manhattans.
Okay.
And do you have a tin? Yeah, you have yours, right? Okay, let's do this together.
We're going to be stirring it, right?
Right.
Well, I have this.
Perfect.
Okay. Yeah.
It's exactly what I use if I still lived in my trailer.
Yeah, it's a fantastic.
Here's a double wide, by the way. I fucking love that one.
Can anybody see this? There you go.
Love it.
Okay. This is what I'm going to make my Manhattan in.
Right.
Okay.
So,
Yes.
I don't like to use bitters if I'm already using Averna, because that is my bitters.
Yeah.
You can disagree with me. You
No.
like more, this is cool.
I will not.
You may do that.
How much of this stuff?
1 ounce, please.
Okay.
Then 2 ounces
Of the good stuff.
of that good stuff. Two ounces of the good.
Okay.
All right. Now we're just gonna stir up.
Yeah. What do I do with this spoon? See, now I can use a spoon the way I want to.
May I grab this for
Absolutely.
you? Yoink.
Absolutely. Yes, Samantha says Manhattan Tiki. Yes, exactly. Yes. It's exactly what it's going to be.
They love tiki in Manhattan.
All right. Not the best to stir it in a tiki glass.
No, that's weird.
It's a bit riggedy on the inside here. Okay, let's try swapping this around. Just as crap. Here we go. Oh, it's melting now. Here we go. Okay. Cold enough?
Much classier to use a straw to do a little straw taste.
A little
but
straw?
I lost
A
it.
little cup of straw?
Yeah,
No? Okay.
I can do the back of my hand. Don't do the back of someone else's hand.
Okay.
All right, are you ready?
Yeah.
2 glasses, please.
What do we want here? So coops?
Sure.
There you go. Let's make it fancy. Yeah, Manhattan's only served in a coupe, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you know. This whole thing doesn't even fit on mine. Ooh.
A little extra space in that glass. That's okay.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Fine. Okay.
All right, now off into cherry, but I think with this one,
Yeah.
we're going to go orange, because otherwise it will just be smoke on the house.
Women spritz.
Rim and spritz.
Sounds.
Reminds me of last Thursday.
Ooh, sounds good.
I don't know where you're from. Okay.
Okay. There we go. Boom. Cheers. This is the Templeton one. Cheers, everyone.
Oh, I don't care who you are, ask you.
Yeah, classic.
Right?
Nice. Not as angry as I thought. Maybe yours is angrier.
Well, again, Templeton is a nice, soft, easy drinking.
This is another Charlie Rich
Yeah,
moment a little bit.
Yeah, I mean,
isn't it?
I think Templeton's nice in a Sazerac.
Oh,
you know, because
yeah.
it really shines too.
I'll twist it around so you can.
For a black Manhattan,
Thank
try
you.
that one.
Okay. Cheers for the angry Manhattan.
With the warmonger,
I already smell strong.
warbringer. Sorry, man.
Oh yeah. It does bring that nice sort of smoky wood taste to it, doesn't it? Very different.
Because with here, what I'm tasting primarily is out of Averna.
Yeah.
And that's great.
Yeah, it's true.
It's Averna. It's got a little spirit. It's nicer and lighter.
Yep.
It's smooth.
This
This makes you kind of slow down and take your time with it because it's kind of big and aggressive. And I personally, you know,
This
when you
is
look at the cover, it's smoke and spice and heat, right? So,
yeah, he's got his crazy motorbike in the lyrics, isn't he?
right?
Riding on his hot metal something, smoke in the thing. Yeah. Angry.
I think those are the actual lyrics,
It is.
right? So
Yeah.
again, neither
How
one is
fun.
wrong, but what do you like?
Both
and
are
that was
great.
a part of my behind the bar. I love doing that. Of like, no, don't tell me what exactly you like. What's your palate? What do you want from
Yeah.
it? And then let me try to find the right bottle.
And
You
what
know?
mood are you in? Isn't it?
Thank
It's a
you.
real sort of
Thank
what
you,
kind
exactly.
of mood are you in for the same drink but tasting slightly different?
Could you be in this mood?
Hell yeah.
All right, then hold that. Hold it up to
What
the
is
camera.
upside down?
Boy,
Boy, turn me inside out. Round, round. Yeah,
All right,
that one, that's
so-
a good one.
I thought for this one we'd do super friendly again,
Yeah,
light and easy.
yeah.
By the way,
Diana, look at that.
hold up.
Wow. Wow. Look at that, guys. I mean,
And I would like to point out that this one was signed by my uncle, Richard Diaz, so no one could steal his album.
so you
That
sign
was-
it on the
that
front.
was- yeah,
Great.
That was how you did it back then.
Uh-huh.
Love you, Tio.
What else do we have on there? What does it say? Anything?
How do you want to scribble?
Oh, I'm coming out.
Classic
I want the
album,
world
right?
to know.
Dude, it's
Oh,
amazing.
Yeah, this is a great one. Okay, cool.
And yet Diana Ross, we only think of her as with the